Hi guys, so today I'm going to be teaching you how I play Raze on Asenct. She's really good on Asenct, util super powerful. We're going to start with attack A first, then move over to B, swap over to defense and talk about that. I will be leaving the link to my playbook in the bio, the description. I should have timestamps for attack and defense on here, hopefully if I manage to get that right. But we'll start anyway. So pistol, we're going to be wanting to buy 2 satchels and a shield. I originally got this idea from Jing when I was watching their game against EG. I think it was the finals. It was a really good game to watch. So you want to start straight away, ask, hey team, can you guys push A main really quickly? I'm going to satchel down mid. I'm going to be really quick. Make sure you tell them that, because a lot of teams won't value exactly how fast you are going down here. Just say, hey look, come in, hold last, just go super quick, keep pushing sight. So all you need to do is, you need to throw your satchel here, out. And then just satchel out. And look at that ground you cover so quickly there, and you just move into tree. Once you're in tree, usually you'll have a fight. This can get smoked. Sometimes they won't smoke it since you're coming here, and they'll smoke this. It depends on the omen. Probably an omen. Just any smoker really. If it is here, and you guys haven't taken sight yet in mid, just wait, because the enemy might come back through his smoke because they feel pressured. You're able to pick up a kill, then you're able to go through and walk into sight with them. Your team will feel very safe, and then you just play the round out. If they do kill this guy, come up here, fight heaven, shoot grass, fight heaven. If you're already here, they've killed the guy, and they've killed the guy heaven, oh whoops, we want to run here, and just wait for the rotate. We right click, get a kill, come back, and then you just rejoin your team. If they've opened up heaven, if they've closed the door, you would just go heaven. And we run back and we're with team. Obviously, you can go mid again, but now that we would start going for full-time rounds, we probably won't. I definitely think main's now better to take on full buy. So you can pre-fire this angle because a lot of people stand here. A lot of people will just get absolutely taken out by this. Very easy way to clear it. You may as well do it if you're going to go A. You're going to make noise, just do it. So first we're going to drone. We'll start the drone by throwing it against this wall here. There. The way I make it easy, nice and easy for myself, I'll look at minimap, ping the wall, and I jump spot. And also throw the drone, because it'll clear wine very nicely. I have seen Jing use his nades if his team is struggling to take main, because be it like a Phoenix is flashing them and pinging them down, or whatever other reason you can really think of why you can't, and you really need that A main space. Use your nade, throw it here, and it'll get the guy off this angle, and that will get you A main space. Again, not the best use for the nade, but if you need it to take that space, use it. Because a much better nade, so you see how there's this edge here, and then there's the bracket almost going around it. We're going to aim there, and then we're going to run, jump and throw, because that puts it perfectly behind dice. You can wall bang it. It usually picks out the left side because the right side is very dangerous. Again, another nade would be, you have these wooden beams here, throwing it just with a run to the right of the beams forces the guy out of the gen. If we're satchering onto site, so there's the two where obviously you come double satchel from up here. I'll show this one first because it's definitely the more popular way of doing it. Satchel out. A lot of people just come here. Satchel out. To gen, and then they'll fight back site. I personally don't like doing that. I like to single satchel, especially on this map. Attack single satcheling is really good. Satchel out. Just satchel here to tree. Yeah, you take this fight maybe. You can throw one in there, maybe bounce them off as we cross. Then come in, take back site. Usually heaven smoke, so I'll come up here, jump across. I actually made that. I really didn't expect to. I'm not gonna lie. Don't tell anyone. And you can just hold here. Again, you're safe from there. Teammates holding main. This is a really nice off angle. Very difficult angle to fall the guys in heaven to actually fight. And if you hear them coming out, you can stand here. And you see how there's this window here? There. If we just throw just above it, look at where this nade lands. It gets them just as they filter out. And they're about to start their take. So literally just come up here, throw that nade, You can put a bit more to the left actually, because I do know it got caught there. But again, like that's going to do a lot of damage to the enemy. Just like that, you see I failed. Your other plant spot though is going to be here, and you just watch your guys on the you watch your teammates who are in mid on minimap. The second you see an enemy come up on your minimap from heaven, we're going to peek, get that kill, and then probably renade, come back, reposition, because again this is a spammable box, but it's not like really useful. You can if you want. Come up on top of here one round, and then drop safe here. Just make sure you tuck your head a bit, because I'm not fully sure if they can see you. Just fighting around here, maybe got hell. Again, if you're down here, you can do a very similar nade, just stopping them. Again, you can always just do that. Just anything which really delays that push, and yeah, that's it mainly for A. So we're going to go see you over at B side. So B side, if we're going to be pushing in, there's this really good drone I've got for you. You come up, so actually just before I say anything, so you see how this is a light and edge? This is how I normally find the right one. Because I'm on low graphic settings, for some reason when you go on to higher, I'll show you now, it's much more defined than these are, but when you're on high, this one isn't as defined as this one. I don't know why. I don't know what it looks like for medium. Yeah, mediums it's a little bit more difficult to tell, but when you're on low, you get this like very like clear distinction. You can, but if you're on high, there's this grating you can use. Come between that, you turn around, wait for barriers to drop, and you just walk towards this middle grate, and look where Boomy goes. He goes dead on to where the guy will be holding. This like very popular common angle of just being sat here. Be careful, because the guy can always walk out here. Sometimes Boomy catches him, sometimes he doesn't. But like still, it's worth doing the drone. Make sure you tell your teammates that, hey, don't peek before the drone does. Your teammates are fucking stupid and they're gonna peek. They're gonna peek, even if you tell them, they're gonna do it. But at least you tell them it's like it's fully on them and like not your fault, and they're risking their life for nothing. Anyway, though, you like proceed to take sight, push in. So your nades, you have like a very common market, TT, like stairs one. If you're versing a killjoy and the killjoy is putting a setup here, you want to come here with your nade and you're gonna throw it like this. It will get rid of all that setup really nicely for your team. We're not gonna go that way though. We're gonna single satchel again onto site to here, and we're just gonna peek this way. You're safe from market here. It should be smoked anyway. Same with CT, and we're gonna peek this way, and you hold this angle, because when your team are coming catwalk like this, the difficult angles here to find, because so you can tuck in and out. We hold this for them. We can maybe even go down this if we think they're there. And we just follow up, follow. Check this. Come on site. Teammates here. They're planting. My favorite post plant angle is to jump on top of these boxes here. It's really safe. It's a nice off angle. You can hold stairs. You get the one pick. Maybe come round here, like catwalk. You can actually, if you have a duo, you can sit here and crouch, and your duo sits here. There. This is something Fnatic use. By the way, Fnatic are the best team in the world. Just to show you what it looks like for the enemy, they peek out like this. You've got a guy here and a guy here. They're gonna die. It's such a great angle. And this is really good for this player, because when you're pushing catwalk as the retaker, you have to make a noise when dropping. There's no way of stopping that noise. So when you're here, you will hear that. You will hear that drop. So until you hear that drop, you're safe from here. Then you peek out this way, because your teammates here, and you're safe. Just be careful if you are playing up here and you're back on this angle. There is this bit. Again, they shouldn't be able to get here if you have a teammate in boathouse. Just be careful and be aware. If you don't have any util, I would say, or anything like delay wise, or you're low health, or like you don't have a trip on lobby, sit here as Raze and watch. Hold your angle here, and if they break door, obviously change. You can grenades. You can like just toss it like that from here. You might like again maybe quite sussy from this angle. It's just a bit of a harder one for them to fight. We'll now talk about taking mid. Raze can take quite easily from tiles, I think. So your first aid anywhere in this like kind of section here of the wall, we're just gonna run, jump, and throw. I think you can like with some angles just run through. Yeah. It doesn't really matter. I like to run through. It feels satisfying to do. Like just throw it there, pop straight onto tree. Next you can peek here. If you've got a defender who goes behind this wall, throw the nade here. If you haven't already thrown it for tree, he dies. This is a kill for you. Now, imagine we've naded a tree, we come up here, and we sat on top of fridge. We can look pizza, and then we jump here. Play it close. You can come here, watch market. You can jump round this corner, hold tree for your team who are mids. You can always just like come here, satchel up. I did a poor satchel there. I'm just going to redo that. So you want it a bit more outward. And then keep tree like that. Again, to clear market though, you can use boomer. You're just going to aim it off this wall here. Really easy. You know we have an omen smoke, so you can step in a bit deeper, like that. Again, you don't have to. But if you step deeper, Boomy has time to turn around off this wall and check this. If Boomy doesn't see anything, you take the space. You can ask for an omen to smoke. If he doesn't have smoke, you're just going to nade it. If you don't have nade, you can always cross it like this. And you take the space. It's a very powerful location for you. You can see like stairs. Your team have got a really comfortable mid push. Ults, I forgot to talk about ults. Ale, again, I'm just going to open door so you have more of an example. So again, you can single satchel, you can double satchel. Double satcheling and ulting is way more fun. It always will be. Double satchels are one of the best things you can do. Oh, double satchel is one of the best things you can do on Raze. You can go in, check here, check there. If you don't see anyone side, mainly because they've been playing on heaven, you come up here and you just fire there and you go into your spot. If you're kind of on site and you hit tree, just shoot it into tree and you might get lucky because they'll maybe hide behind there. Again, the ult pushes them off site. They're scared to fight it. Nobody wants to fight Raze ult because even if you kill her, sometimes you die. You know, people in this game are very unwilling to like die. So again, the single satchel can stay here. And then you can always like go up into heaven, fire, then come back. The second you fire that Raze ult, because you're deep, you want to come back because it stops you from being punished. Because you already got the blast back. When you're firing that Raze ult, you're gonna get pushed back. You come back with your team and you play safe and you play time. Get into a post plant spot, use nades, use drone, and then you'll be chilling. B. B, you can do this. I've actually started doing this now. It's satching up here. Either going for CT or market. I think you can get stairs. Yeah, you can get stairs, but it's just that lamp which makes it a little bit difficult. And it doesn't always kill. Again, like, you can go like this to strafe it. Well, not like that, so you don't want ult for this one. Because starting with it out slows you. You want to make sure you satchel first, knife out, and then we're coming out like this. Market again is a really common spot they hide. So if you don't initially see anyone, just throw it either stairs or market. Like, if you don't see anyone like by now, just either aim to throw it stairs or market, and so you have that space. And just keep like, so again, you don't see anyone, okay, there, check here, right, I'll come back, play team. Like, and then go side with them. So I think that's it for attack. So we're going to start with air defense. Okay, so for air defense, we're going to be starting by buying a Boomy and a Ghost, and we'll be just challenging air main straight away. We have got a nice lineup again. We just ping here, and we jump right. You'll bounce off the wall and get all the close angles.
Out of charges.
I think you can do it off this far wall. I actually don't normally do this. I'm never sure why. I guess because he doesn't turn on. Oh, well, no, that was also good. So anyway, as long as you get in that region past the wall, it's fine. And if you don't hear anything on pistol, we just insta-rotate. If we're fighting aim, this doesn't just go for pistol. We fight, they cross over into cover. We're gonna aim at the top of this door and run for a nade. And it lands perfect. Look how nicely that lands there. If they stay, they're dead. And then you can spread them as they run out, you know? Just be careful of getting refrags. Usually there's only one way, so like, this guy gets isolated. But buy rounds. If you think they're here, and you have a read, you see this pipe here, which goes across, we're just gonna run through. If we follow this, now look where this lands. It lands so nicely. But like, straight away from barrier, soaks up loads of damage. Brilliant. If we throw a boomer on our buy round, and we hear nothing, we walk. Make sure you walk, not run. Because that signifies if there is a player there and boom is missed him for whatever reason, and then he hears you run, that means they get it men. Because they know there's no longer a guy here. If there's no noise, there could be a guy here. So they have to take a little bit more time. But anyway, we're gonna come over here. Peek. Very carefully. So we peek here, peek here. Now that we've peeked fridge, we have to be careful. We have to make sure we re-peek tiles. Because the second we like come in from peeking this and then we break up, they could be there again. So you need to make sure we re-peek, and then we kind of come back. If there's smoke here, we can stand up here. It's just a really weird off angle from the fight. Again, you shoot, get out, get the kill, get out, and then maybe play back here. You can nade it. You can throw boomer. You can sit here and throw your satchel there. And if they peek out at you, you can satchel. That'll like push them, give them bullet inaccuracy, and then you win the fight. Tree is also really good for your second round. Your second round buy should be an outlaw, but we're not going to play here. You can play anywhere else on the map where you want with outlaw. It's not here, not on first, second round. Like main, they don't really matter anywhere. Bonus round, enemies full buy. We come here. We're gonna nades tiles, and we're gonna hold them. If they took 10 damage from this, like from that nade, we're in such a good position. Like you can throw it high even, so it gets like, oh sorry, yeah, it's such a run jump that. Like if that hits them for 10, we're on the winning fight here. We're the one shot. Like we have one shot to body. It's great. If your teammate has outlaw and you do, and it's bonus round, you come here, you say to your teammate, hey, can you go tree with outlaw? I'm gonna need tiles for you, so they're one shot. You aim just at this rooftop here, like where the, I forget what the tile is, and we just tap, and it lands perfectly, and then it's one shot. If you come here with outlaw and you get smoked off here, just come out and then like here, wait maybe 2 seconds, double tap, then come back, and it'll get someone. Obviously sometimes not, sometimes you will. It's worth it though. Before we move away from here, we're going to show you how to retake. Retaking here is, it's difficult. I think it's easier to retake B than it is to retake A sometimes. And then sometimes I think A and B, but it's, you know, it depends on who you're versing, but that doesn't really matter. That's another conversation. Start with Ned, throw on dice. It forces the guy Jen to come here and we fight. You need to take initiative if you're playing Raze and just start the retake. So many players are scared to start the retake, and they're just sat and like going, I don't want to go out. You have to go out. You just got to be brave enough to go, bro. Out. Yeah, you're exposed to main, but you've got to trust that your guy's heaven, or you're going to peek out, or you're unsmoked it. it doesn't matter if you like fight here and die. You've started the retake, you've started that initial push. People are now going to feel more confident to go out onto site and start fighting. If you've got boomer, you throw it here. You know, you like begin to clear back site. Normally, like you clear hell. You like I was running on this guy. Like here, I just like the guys who sit in this corner annoying me so much. It's just, you know, we come round here. And then we fight for, you know, whatever remains. If you want, you can throw satchel to stop them from pushing in, that kind of thing. If we, again, I don't know if I showed this, I'm going to show you again though. You have this angle here. Grenade! Where you can throw nid to stop them from pushing in. I like to sit here sometimes if I know I'm going to lose sight after I've fought aim. Now, I think that's it for A. I mean, if they are pushing cat again, though, just like you can hear and shit. Yeah, we're gonna rotate them. So as if we're rotating B, you know, they're fighting B, It depends. So if they've taken sight and we want to retake, I'd already start from here. I am around about in between the tree and this like black box thing, just run jump through, just to create some chaos on sight. And I like to satchel from here, breaking this guy's crosshair. Let me redo that. That was a terrible satchel. Come here.
Satchel out. Satchel out.
Breaking the satchel, the player's holding tree, come here, and we look market and logs. And we can even like start to open door if you want, because you've got switch control. Make it easier for your team to come in. They can be main. If they are main, throw a boom in. Catwalk again, just be careful. I like coming catwalk. You can go stairs if that's your preferred method, but I think this is way better. You see how there's like this railing here? We can look at the middle of the T and run through. And this will get quite a lot of boat house. That's what it's called, boat house. I know the names of things. And it just clears it out and you can continue peeking. Now be careful when retaking. This isn't a Raze thing, this is like an in general thing. So for whatever reason, if you're not a Raze main and you're watching this, there's a tip in here for you as well. This angle here is so good for the defenders to sit on. I'm gonna just spray it so you can see where it is. As they take these angles, this is also if you're like an attacker. Look where I like he is when I peek out. So I go I want like you don't expect that him to be there, and like he can maybe even like be sat there. And when you swing here to like try find the stairs or like the guy here, he kills you. You can do that as an attacker defending site or a defender defending site. You can do it either way. I would come B. So if you're wanting to play B, come here when you have ult. I'll tell you in a second why. But your standards like play for when starting B, you just run here. We're gonna walk out. Make sure we hug this left wall so we're nice and safe. The second he bounces, I was slow because I'm talking to you guys. We peek here. So we can see where this wood log thing is. That's where their head is. Just like on where it's that like the light patches. We peek there. And also they stand on this angle, because if you come here, a lot of people like will hold here, like to see if you peek out. And you're like very close to where this wood log is. So it's like, you can dead zone it even, if you learn the angle. And a lot of people play it behind here. I would crouch angle this, because again, the person here is expecting you to peek, so you kind of need to do something weird to fight them. If no one's here and they're going here, I would venture out a little bit, see what they're doing mids. If there are people mid, wait, see if you can find one from here. If you really think it's good, come up. But if we see like one or two, we see the one or two, we try and take the fight. If we get one and unpeak, we leave. We don't re-peak. It's too dangerous. So we fight one. We try, maybe like try to get. Oh no, I've de-peaked because it's badder. You don't re-peak. You stay here. It's a good angle for you. Again, mainly because like yeah, words. They have to now leave the pressure mid and come fight you. This is really good for your mid player. If they start pushing market, you're here in mid, which means you don't really have to fight much Like, so it's very harder for them to fight you, and you can like take single fights. They have to use probably a bit of util to flush you out here and kill you, which is good for your CT guys. They have more time to rotate. If they go A, you just rotate. That's probably the worst thing for you. I wouldn't go through mid. It's just too dangerous. But yeah, the ult, my favorite ult in the game. It's brilliant. You want to come here?
Here comes the party! Ready.
The reason this is good is because of a standardized ult, which is here.
Satchel out. Here comes the party! My ult's ready.
I mean, this is good, but I don't like it because it puts you in a danger zone. But the thing is, since everyone thinks that's the ult, they're here because they've stepped, and then they come back. But because this is so quick, they don't expect it. They think, oh, we're safe. Use instantly off steps. Make sure you're listening for steps.
Here comes the party! Ready.
And you just get like, there's so many times I've got 3-4 people. It's loads of people lose to it. Again,
Grenade!
you've got nades though, like for holding sight. Again, play this angle. It's so good. Again, you can nade as well. Like you can nade over it to stop them from peeking in. Don't nade like that.
Grenade!
Just normal pro. Just normal pro. There you go. That's fair. Again, you can just jump around, like make things difficult. Go market, you know, you're able to like, or if you ever end up market for some reason you want to retake, just throw drone like this way,
Go get him.
towards main, or towards stairs,
Go get him.
so you get like your common angle done. Because this boomer will also see this guy. You just have to be careful about this dude, because I don't think he will be. Sometimes it gets the guy logs, it just, again, it depends. Yeah, actually, I'm going to teach you a quick counter to this angle, which Fnatic do. Because
There.
now that I'm at higher elo, I see people spamming this to try and get you off the angle. If you're really smart though, and you know they wallbang it, you sit here until they wallbang it, and then after they wallbang it, you come out. Because they're not going to expect you. So yeah, I think that's it for Asenct. If anyone has any like suggestions, I have Twitch. I think it's twitch.tv/kvq. I'll have it in description. I'm also going to be releasing the playbook for this. I think I'll put that in description, or it'll be on my Discord server. It's a completely dead server though, with no one in it, because I'm yeah. But other than that, yeah, just make sure you play safely. Raze's utility is so powerful, don't waste it. And yeah, have a good day, guys.